is it? Oh, it's up here. I'm all in the wrong area. Okay, so the one way you can tell like where this line is and where this line is if you look over here and you look over here. They're right there.
Okay. Okay, so here.
Yeah, so that would be the number that you would use as your take profit. And this is going to be your, right here,
Stop loss.
your stop loss.
Okay. So I wrote those numbers down, correct? So my take profit is the 107,324. Oh crap, what happened?
I don't know, because I gave up remote in order to draw the pink lines. They probably just shifted. It probably just shifted to the left a little.
Oh wow. What the heck did it do?
Oh, you changed pairs.
Huh?
For some reason your currency pairs changed.
Oh wow. Okay.
You gotta go back and type it in.
Okay.
USD, JPY.
Really? I don't know what just happened.
Let me see. Let's see if I can get it back for you.
Okay. Because I didn't touch anything. Hi, Poo-Poo. None of these things.
Oh, you don't do a dash. It's just all letters.
Oh, okay. USD, JPY. Okay. Okay.
Oh, sorry. There we go. So there.
And the other one was here. Was it here or here? 107,227.
Let me see. You probably need to like slide over this a little. It's the 107,324 and the 107,194.
Okay. Okay. 107,194. Okay.
So 107,324 and 107,194 is your take profit and stop loss.
Okay.
And then you're just going to come back and get your text, click on your text box, and then you're going to type it in. And then that way, as you can see, whenever you go back to your trading view, it's there. So the one thing, I know you're going to type, no, you just want to click on the one that's already there.
Okay.
Yeah, you just want to double click on it. Yeah. You want to take that off. You don't need that one. Cancel. And then you want to come to the one you already had. Yeah. Right there.
Oh, look, it put. Hold on, I got it. Okay, so click on this one.
Yeah. Just double click it and then format. Yep. And then you want to come in and then you want to actually put those numbers in on that and then take profit and stop loss. So you'll have it when you come back to your chart.
Okay. So I put that in addition to the ones I already have.
Yeah, but you can just write it up under the M15, just like SL for your stop loss, TP for your take profit. That way it's kind of in order. You have your entry, stop loss, take profit.
Okay.
So to go over your DXY and your JXY and why we look at those because the momentum is determined by how strong or weak a particular currency pair is.
Right.
So you hear people say the dollar is weak, the dollar is strong, the yen is weak, you know, so on and so forth. Anytime the dollar is at
So if it's bullish, that means it's strong.
bullish means buy.
Buy. Okay.
So anytime a particular currency pair is 10% or higher, or 0.1 or 10% higher, then that's a good indication that it's going to continue to move in that direction. So if it's at 10% green, there's a good chance that it's going to continue and go further. So it might end up being 11%, 12%, 13, 14, 15, so on and so forth.
Okay.
And that's positive or negative. What you're going to look for is who's the stronger of the two pairs. So right now, the dollar is at 13%, and the yen is at 61%, and I believe that was negative, correct?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's negative. And that one is positive. The yen is weaker than the dollar, correct? Oh. Just have to put in. We lost. Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me? I'm just talking away.
Because I was like, I think we lost connection.
So what
Cause
else?
she be
I
talking.
saw you pointing at 61%.
Okay.
Stop.
So when you have 10% or higher, that
Mhm.
means that more than likely that pair is going to continue to grow in strength in that direction. So 10% or higher green, then you can look forward to it moving further and further up. So from 10 to 12 to 14, 16, 18, just so on and so forth.
Okay.
And then same thing if it was 10% in red, you can look forward to continue in that direction. Like it's just getting stronger in that direction. That's kind of why we look at the percents and all of that. So we'll know which currency pair or which currency is weaker or stronger. So as you were saying, the dollar is stronger than the yen because the dollar is positive, the yen is negative. Doesn't always mean. I have seen occasions where the negative one would win out. Just depends. It happens, but you still want to, get this information and learn it, and then you can utilize it with your checklist to determine whether or not you want to get in on a trade.
Okay.
Now, you don't want to trade during the Asian session because the Asian session is your retracement session.
Okay. I'm going to write that down. You said don't trade during the Asian session?
Correct. You don't want to trade during the Asian session. So.
Because you said that's my retracement session?
Yes, ma'am. That is considered your retracement session. You will hear a lot of people talk about trading the London session. The London session is considered your new trend session. So that's where new trends are developed and formed for your currency pairs.
And you call that the London session?
Yes, it typically starts at 2 a.m.
I was going to say, is that the one that starts at 2 a.m.? Because I'll be long sleepy.
Yeah.
London session is, now what did you call that?
The new trend.
The new trend, okay.
And then your New York session is the true trend.
New York session is the true trend.
Mm-hmm.
Write that 2 a.m. down. This session begins at 2 a.m.
Yep. Now, just because that's the new trend session doesn't mean that every pair is open. You still gotta look at what pairs are actually active during each session.
Okay.
So, like your Australian session is gonna have, you can just right click and remove. That's gonna have like your New Zealand pairs, your Australian dollars, things like that. It's gonna have your minor pairs and your exotic pairs.
In the New York session?
Well, anything that's not paired with the US dollar is gonna be considered exotic or minor. Exotic, sorry. It's gonna be considered exotic. Major pairs are going to have the US dollar in front. Minor pairs are going to have the US dollar in back.
Tina, you can start recording.
Oh, I can? Okay.
I guess she done with everything, ain't she?
I did everything I knew to do. I said my strawberry.
So you can stop recording.
Okay.